They say that INFPs either love journaling or would love journaling or should journal. Something about putting the internal feelings, it's FI, right? So that's introverted feeling. Putting those things on paper or unpacking observations, thoughts, feelings down on paper. I, for one, prefer expressing such vulnerability in prayer because once it's out there, there's no record of it, you know? I've been apprehensive or found journaling to be quite unfruitful because I've struggled to admit certain things to myself on paper. And that's, I think for the most part, maybe a fear that what I've written will be read. But the other part of it also is that I know my feelings and thoughts and conclusions or deductions on things can and most likely will change. So it feels redundant, maybe unnecessary to put those things down in a permanent way. I'd much rather just share it to him. It's still valid because it's been said, but there's no record of it, and so that's comforting. But I've seen that in 2024, my avoidance or apprehension around admitting things in a way that I can be accountable for has actually not done me much good. So we're going to try embrace this type of accountability. I believe it'll be fruitful. Today is a particularly sweet day to try and journal out here because I seem to be alone. My parents aren't in, and so I feel like I have space, literally and figuratively, to unpack some things that I've been a little bit embarrassed or like that I feel are beneath me to admit or feel even. I rationalize my feelings about everything. And so, yeah, it's good. I'm excited. So we have just returned. Well, we returned 2 days ago. Yesterday was extremely unproductive. Today is the 11th of Jan, 2025, and my last entry was the 9th. 2 days ago. Okay, you don't know what's been written here, but I literally started with haven't journaled or read the Bible for myself yet this year. Though I did journal the day before. I don't know why I said I haven't this year. I technically started journaling on the 7th. Okay. Anyway, a little bit of that has been an experiment. So what'll happen if I don't journal or read the Bible this whole year? Let's see. And a little bit of that was overthinking. I'm going to try something different today. Santana shared yesterday that he journals his morning reflections first and then his scripture reflections, all digitally. I'm going to combine both, starting with Genesis. Did I end up doing that? No. Now, again, part of that is overthinking because I was like, let me journal outside. I feel like I can connect better with my thoughts when there's like quiet, but it's not quiet because there are birds or trees or whatever. And I left my Bible in the room, so I had to use my phone, and then it just took me out of it completely. And I know that that's like a privileged thing to say because some people don't have that choice. They don't have the ability to have a preference for how they read the word. But in any case, also, I'm disconnected from the Bible right now, just in terms of what I'm deconstructing and have been since last year. So, yeah, so today I was like, I was messaging a friend and I was just saying, I'm struggling with how to do Christianity. I've looked at, I've asked ChatGPT, that's not the name of the app, how INFJs can be closer to God, Christian. And then I asked, could you give me like an answer for an Eastern Orthodox Christian, an answer for an Anglican Christian, and an answer for a Baptist Christian? Because those are the denominations that I resonate with most. She gave me the feedback and the tips, very helpful. Obviously, it included journaling. So I was explaining to my friend, I don't know, surely there's a way to connect with God without the 21st century media, of having a book and a pen and, stuff. Because what if I was alone on an island or someone stole my book or someone stole my stationery? How would I be able to connect with God? Anyway, so I went to YouTube and I was just like, okay, YouTube, give me the statistics for the benefits of journaling. I want to know. And I was very excited to hear, like, yo, there are like some really obvious and efficient benefits. I'll link what I watched below. But yeah, so I'm inspired and I'm excited. And so I want to be accountable and say, I'm going to start with 5 minutes every day. I think it would be nice to just sit and be still for at least 2 minutes or 10. I think there's something exciting about pushing past the threshold, like not taking it too easy on myself. Because the one lady was saying, journal for 1 minute a day. I'm like, that's too little. Let me push through. Let me push through. The one guy said 15, at least 15 minutes. Yeah. And maybe that can happen after like 5 minutes of stillness. Yeah, so we'll give that a try, and I will be back maybe next week this time to let you know how it went or how it's been going. I could do like brain vomiting every day, and then once a week, like maybe a Sunday, I can journal gratitude. I think that would be nice. How's it been going? Well, I broke my journal writing streak. I have not been consistent this week. Yes, partially because of orientation, but then I also noticed that my journaling had mainly become just writing my dreams down and like outlining maybe the emotional things I'm trying to regulate, based on symbols and whatever from the dreams. So it wasn't actually me writing down how I feel about things in that sense. It was me writing down how I feel about the things that the dream brought up. Didn't write today, didn't write yesterday, didn't write the day before that, I think. Today's the 1st of February. Oh, yeah, 3 days. My last entry was the 29th. But I could right now since there's no power, which I love. I love being cornered into not using my devices. We're going to be journaling today. I don't remember anything from my dream, so it's literally going to have to be from the heart. I love being challenged in this way, you know. I really, really do, though I don't always live like it. Moreover, I'd love for you guys to chip in and let me know what you think about my Myers-Briggs type, because yeah, from Chase, I've been exposed to the socionics methodology or framework. And on there, I took this test that I can link below, and it says I'm an INFJ, which I also very much resonate with. But I also really resonate with being an INFP, which is just like, mind you, I've been very, very thorough, okay, in my deductions. So maybe there's some things you guys will be able to pick up on that I don't. Also, the other night I spent like literally 2 hours or so on this website looking at various shows that I love and seeing the Myers-Briggs personality type hypotheses of various characters. So the people I resonate with most, again, Holly Flax from The Office. She's an INFP, 9-wing-1 like me. Moreover, from Big Little Lies, I really resonate with Celeste's character, who is an INFJ. That's me. Maybe I can write a little bit about Myers-Briggs and, you know, my hopes for relationships once more. I feel like I haven't gone really in depth as I can or could when it comes to relationships, because that's the biggest thing for me. Yeah, along the vein of escapism and therapy and all of that. Like, when you have really good, strong relationships, they can actually substitute therapy in some ways. And obviously, same goes for escapism. So, yeah, especially for an INFP. Actually, I'd want to say, oh, for an INFJ. I don't know if it's, I should just say for NF types, right? For NF types. Okay, for INF types.